Grandma's shadow haunts me. It's weird how silence can feel heavier than noise, like last night, when I was alone in my late grandmother's tiny apartment. Every tick of the clock seemed to echo. I was killing time, scrolling through her old phone, hoping to find some photos to remember her by. Instead, I found a folder I hadn't seen before, dozens of selfies, all taken in the same chair where she used to nap. At first, I smiled at her goofy faces, but then something in the background started to bother me, a shadow, faint at first, creeping closer in each frame. As I flicked through the images, the shadow's shape sharpened, almost humanoid but wrong, too tall, too thin, bending in ways that didn't make sense. It moved from the far corners of her cramped living room, inching closer behind her with every shot. I shuddered, remembering how she used to complain about cold drafts and someone watching her, which we all chalked up to old age. My stomach twisted as I realized the photos spanned months. She'd been documenting this thing's approach for a long time. I forced myself to keep scrolling, heart pounding, until I reached the last photo. My grandmother wasn't smiling in this one. Her eyes were wide with terror, mouth open mid-scream. The shadow loomed directly behind her, so close it nearly swallowed her whole, its arms stretching toward her shoulders. But what made my blood run cold wasn't just the shadow. Peering closer, I noticed something reflected in the window behind them, a second, smaller silhouette, hunched in the corner, watching both of them. That's when I realized, I'd been sitting in that same chair for hours, right where the shadow had stood. I spun around, searching the dim corners of the apartment, but all I saw was my own terrified face in the reflection. But just as I was about to laugh it off, my phone buzzed, a new photo notification from my grandmother's device. The picture was of me, in the chair, and behind me, that same impossible shadow, closer than ever.